Confession. Says a formal statement being admitted that one is guilty of a crime. Shalom. Shalom, Mr. Brother. I want to start off by giving a praise on God to Yahweh. Ba'ashim Yashai, Ba'ashim Kakudash. We double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Muslim. Today's lesson is, it's not really a lesson, but more of a statement, that you need to learn when to confess, and that's why I read the definition of confession, which is a formal statement admitting that one is guilty of a crime. So, you gotta admit to your crimes. And I'm saying this, the day before the day of atonement, to help you Aquath and Akim out there to get in the right mindset, man, because we go off, we go off pretty much daily. It doesn't mean that we want to go off, but it's just we're in this flesh, and Esau has it so that we are made to sin daily. Sometimes you just gotta admit that flesh gets that your flesh gets the better of you. Hold on, Slacky.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll see you in there. Oh, yeah. Totally.
Pero no,
It's a lucky, but it's lucky. So they look good. They look good to be Edomites was, having a conversation. I have, I'm very dehydrated right now. I didn't get much water today, but
Game one, watch out, baby. All right. What the? Oh!
This is a card for you. This is a card for you. One thing after another, but like I was saying, you have to admit that your flesh sometimes gets the better of you, and part of growing in this truth is admitting what you did wrong and learning what you can do, to grow from it, so you don't make the same mistake twice, because it's one thing to sin and learn from it, one thing to sin and learn from it. It's a completely other thing to keep on sinning and sinning and sinning and sinning, just so your ass could have a burnt sacrifice, and you think that's it. You know, that ain't all it. You know.
Ahora ni siquiera tienes libertad, en tu nombre los demás, aquí la bandera sobre
Oh, it's hard as hell. Ooh-wee. Sloppy about that, but you know, like I was saying, it's one thing to sin, and it's another thing to keep on sinning and sinning and sinning and sinning, and not learning from it or not feeling some type of way about it, you know. And you know, just me talking to the spirit, you know. I may delete this because there's a lot of you know, there's a lot of interruptions in this video, but this is a very serious thing, you know. To grow, you gotta confess, you know. That's why the Lord tells us to confess our sins, and He is faithful to forgive us, you know. It ain't. You can't come into this truth thinking that you're just all righteous, you know. An over righteous man destroyeth himself, because the scriptures, you know. So, you know, brothers, you can't be prideful. At the end of the day, if you ain't confessing, that's just pride, honestly. You know, like, and you know, I'm speaking to myself first and foremost. You know, like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You know, I hope y'all use me as an example. You know, to what it's like. So good.
¿No vas a comer?
Ahorita como nomás un poquito. Sí, ahorita voy a comer entonces. So like, my dad, my pops was talking to me, but you know, I'll use myself first and foremost. You know, I've been beaten brutally by the flesh, man. I've been knocked down, knocked out by the flesh, you know. And you know, one thing about being in this truth, you gotta get back up, you know. Doesn't matter how many damn times you get knocked out, you know. You seen that clip of Tyson Fury, you know, getting knocked down and immediately rebooting and getting back up just like that. You know, he opened his eyes and he wins the fight. That's how we're supposed to be, you know. We're supposed to be rebooting every time we get knocked down, and eventually, you know, we're gonna win this fight, you know. So take tomorrow, you know, as a blessing. You know, tomorrow's a very high holy day. You know, Sunday sunset, Monday sunset. You know, take that chance to have a fresh start, you know. And don't have the spirit in, oh, I'm gonna sin right now, so I'll just pay for it, you know, that day of atonement, you know, because that's how I first was when I was in this truth, you know. So you know what I did some wicked shit, you know, but hey, you learn from stuff, and you know, you get back up, you know, and then a lot of foolery that, you know, made me to the person that I am right now, you know. But, you know, at the end of the day, the Lord's gonna throw you temptations. You gotta keep on fighting. You know, you can't be weak in this truth. You have to. I'll read the definition of confession one more time. Formal statement admitting that one is guilty of a crime. And when you break the law, you're committing a crime, right? But what happens if you break the law, statute, and commandments of the Lord? You're breaking it even. You're guilty of an even bigger crime, a crime out of this world, you know. So with that, man, just don't take tomorrow for granted. Don't take right now for granted. You could always start right now, you know. Don't say, oh, I'll just put it off later. Nah, man. if you're in this truth and let's say you're eating a pizza or whatever, you know, and you find out you can't eat pork, you know, instead of I'll just finish this pizza and never eat it again. Nah, man, be like, okay, you know, say sorry, you know, slaki, you know, put the pizza away and keep on rolling. You know, you can't be living in that damn I ate a pizza with pork. You know, man, you never grow. You just be stuck in that thing. So just remember to have a balance and to grow always in this thing. And remember confession. You know, and don't be too hard on yourself either. A lot of Jake got that spirit of being too hard on themselves and gives them depression. I know firsthand. You know, I had depression. You know, and you know, but I was too hard on myself. You know, I felt like any moment I was gonna die. You know, because why? Because I was doing some wicked shit and I know I couldn't control some of the stuff. So that's what really got to me. I couldn't control some of the stuff, so how was I going to prevent it? So you got to remember, the Lord made these high holy days for you to show your faith, you know? So don't take tomorrow for granted, you know? Always ask for forgiveness. You should be asking for forgiveness daily. So, you know. But with that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh by Shimei Oshad. Shalom.